Hey, thank you for the follow, Pelanja. Static, how are you? Super Patzer, I'm playing in a Simul with Ding Liren, that's why, the odd timing stream. I just woke up also. The game is about to start in like 3-4 minutes. Hey, only one crazy dude, what's up? Yeah, in the last stream, I think I was on Thursday. A friend of mine, Ansar, who's in UK, I believe he works for Chess24. He asked me whether I wanted to do something, with Chess24, and I said, yeah, sure, why not? So the other day he sent me an email that there is a symbol that Ding is playing in, and would you want to be a part of it? And I said, okay. So here I am. MT, what's good? Thank you. I'll need all the luck in the world against this guy. You're high rated, I'm sure you will win. Yeah, right. 1400 rating, right? Like the guy is only 2800 in FIDE. You guys can watch it live over here also. The problem, I thought that, Ding was gonna play like 10, 15 people. Then I would have had more chances. But he's playing against just 5. Now those 5 are, I think, pretty good players. A couple of women FIDE masters, and then someone who's 2100. But it's just 5, with a time control of 30-30. So let's see. I'll try and do my best. My chess is way off, but this is a slower game, so let's go. Ellen Nelson, yeah, she's the women's FIDE master, one of the 4 women's FIDE master. Is it? I'm not sure whether he has extra time or not, but the time controls are 30 plus 30. Well, I'm not sure whether Ding gets extra time. They did mention in the email that his clock will only run when he has the move. So, when he's like away from the board, I don't think his clock is gonna run. I don't know how that works, because on leeches, even if you're not on the board and your opponent has made a move, the clock runs. But I don't know what the Simul rules are, as in general. I have 30 plus 30. You can take 10 of those out for my breaks. And the rest I will have. I'm feeling nervous. It would be good if I can last against him for 30 odd moves. Yeah, they are also streaming it. Are you playing against a bot version of Ding? I'm playing with the actual guy, Ding Liren. Like the GM, he's playing a Simul on Chess24. He's on. He's logged on. So, it's time. He's going to be making his moves, and I think the game will begin. I can see the green light against his name. Did I prep? I mean, this is preparation, right? Tea? Cup of tea counts as preparation. What prep can I do against a guy who's like a super GM, 2800 plus, who has a deep knowledge, a pretty deep repertoire of openings? He can play literally any opening over here he wants. So I'm just gonna go with my instincts and my mustache. Okay, he goes for e4, and I'm going with e5. Is there a way I can turn off these highlights, because they're kind of annoying? possible checks and whatnot, I don't want them. Also, the board color needs to be a bit different. Like someone similar to what I use. What about this? This is just weird. This is also weird. This is also weird. Yeah, I think the default one was actually better. I don't like any one of them. Yeah, let's just go with it. This default one. I don't like any of the board colors. When he moves and he resigns, I will be resigning. I guess that's probably me you're talking about. Do I want the sounds? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the sounds. It's not like a Blitz game or something. Okay, so goes knight f3, knight c6, I guess. You know, Berlin, I guess. Maybe I have some chances of drawing against him. Yeah, empty, I don't mind the sound. It actually is gonna tell me whether he's made a move. So, you know, it's not Blitz time control, so. I'm gonna turn down the music completely. Like you will hear it in the background, but I'm just turning down the volume, you know, so that I can focus more. I should have woken up earlier. Yeah, Re Lopez, except he doesn't go for the Re Lopez, he goes for something else. So knight f6, you know, period. These are just opening moves. And we will see what he does. Ashmag, what's up? Well, it could transpose into something like this, you know, which is kind of a Scotch Gambit or something. It would be fun if he goes for, yeah, he's playing very solid. I thought he would try something like this, you know, the knight attack variation. Okay, so bishop over to c5 is the move for me, period. Do I want this highlight? I don't want it. Fried liver. This guy just plays solid, you know. He's not gonna try any shenanigans, I guess. Okay, so he castles. I want to castle, but first d6. I'm also not going to be drawing arrows because I don't want to make a mouse slip. My mouse is bad as it is. A mouse slip in a Simul would be embarrassing, and there is no take back, obviously. And I'm not familiar with this side. Okay, so d6 it is. I know you're supposed to play h6 at some point in time, but I don't play that. I know it's inaccurate, but I don't know that line, so I'm just gonna not go for it. C3 all prep. And do I go for h6? Castles allows bishop g5. I mean, I don't know. 6. I don't play that line. I castle usually over here, but this guy is a super GM. I'm gonna stick to my guns. My mic is kind of, in its last stages of its life. I wanted to get a new one, but if it starts acting weird, let me know. I'll just restart it and it should fix. Yeah, but the Italian, you're supposed to play with h6. I play an inaccurate line, but I've just, gotten into a habit of playing it. I think h6 is also playable after castling, unless he doesn't go for bishop g5, but I'm pretty sure he does go for g5. It isn't fatal, but it's very annoying to break the spin. With lesser players, you can play bishop e6 and hope that they, take the bishop over here, and you can capture with the pawn. And then you can break the pin by moving the queen over here. Okay, look over there, he's allowing me h. In fact, maybe I need to play it. Otherwise, stuff like, e4 is gonna come. For now, I can move my bishop back. Let's go for h6. I don't like bishop g5. I don't want to deal with that pin. Yeah, rook e1, very flexible move. Knight can come over here, and you're supposed to come over here. If bishop e6, immediately he has bishop over here. Probably don't want that. So we will just play a6. I don't need to think much on this move. Next, I want to play bishop e6. No, I allow bishop g5 also in my normal games, And most of the time I do get into trouble. Okay, bishop e6 period. Wait a second. What if he takes knight here? No, that's not a problem. Bishop e6. And if he takes and plays something like queen d3, attacking two pawns, I have queen c8 here, guarding both pawns. We needed at least 10 players to really put pressure on him. 5 players should be easy for him. I think he's gonna clean sweep everybody. Okay, he does take, and of course I take back with the pawn, plays b4. Now the question is, do I put bishop on b6 or do I put it on a7? Here is possible, here is also possible. Which move? Bishop a7 is more flexible, no? I mean, maybe I'll need to push my b pawn or something at some point in time. So bishop a7 it is. I don't want to sit in front of the pawn and not have mobility with it. King Marcher, what's up? How many boards does he play? 5. You can also watch this. They're, probably streaming this also. You can catch the moves over there. Okay, so b5 has been prepared for. Does that concern me? In any what manner? Because I want to play queen over here and then start attacking him with, getting the knight on this square. But I don't have a good square for my knight after b5 comes. Because he will get to open the file. Need to have a plan. Knight e7 looks weird. The knight, yes, can come over here then. Knight here is also interesting and possible. Not sure whether it's accurate. Knight a5 is very aggressive. Queen e8 is more solid. I shouldn't mess around with this guy. Let's stick to a solid move. But at least in my opinion, it's okay. Knight a5 is more aggressive. It's also playable. If he does any weird sack, I have bishop captures over here. He says I'll be black. Yeah, Marvel does that. There is a theory that Asian players, due to their naturally horizontal smaller eyes, cannot fully pay attention to the first and 8th rank all the time. Maybe that helps you with your strategy. This is the first time I'm hearing of that, King Margin. Interesting. Queen e8 makes sense, because then I can, do something like that. Look at this rook lift. Here, defending the rook this way. Preparing d5. Allowing knight a5. Any other moves? Besides this, I'm also thinking about b5. I think he's going to benefit with the opening of the file here. I don't have a set plan. If he does b5, what do I actually do? I like knight a5. I'm gonna go ahead with that. b5 is a very good move for him. He could have played it in the previous move as well, but I'm pretty sure now he's gonna actually do it. Hey Jackie, what's up? b5, I plan on 97. This knight is actually, I don't know what to do with it. I am not taking the pawn after b5. Maybe I can actually take it also. b5 takes, bishop is actually protected. B file still remains closed, it opens up the A file, which is kind of neutral. And then I can put the knight on E7. That should limit his counterplay, I guess. Bishop E3 is also playable for him, which he goes for. Okay, so if I take, he takes with pawn, or he takes with knight. Knight F4 he allows. Probably takes with pawn, so my knight on A5 looks silly. I mean, this guy is begging to come over here. Hey Arsenal, what's up? Look at who I'm playing, Arsenal. I've got a strong knight on F4, he's got B5. B5 is very concerning for me. I was trying to evaluate B5 over here, because now I think he gets to open up the B file. No, he takes. Surprise, surprise. Wow. I thought B5 was going to be played here. Okay, it takes with rook. Hey, thank you. Thanks, Richard. Yeah, I'm gonna get crushed probably. I just wanna last for, you know, a few moves, not make an outright blunder. I'm already behind on time against this guy. The thing is, you know, his opening theory is 100% better than me, so I need to take him in a place where we come down to pure chess. That's why he's ahead on time over here also. I'm thinking, whereas he doesn't need to think. His prep is there to assist him. Thank you. Night Porter, what's up? Okay, I think I'm gonna make an exception and smoke on stream for today, guys, because I don't have an app for Chess 24 and I can't make moves on myself. So please excuse me for this. I am a smoker. I'm trying to quit, but I want some nicotine right now. This is only an exception. I always smoke away from the camera when I'm streaming regularly, but I don't have an app for this, and I don't want to lose any more time. So, I'm trying to quit. Smoking is bad for your health. I heard the temperature in Pakistan is extremely high. I hope you're fine and drink a lot. Yeah, I've got my air conditioning on and I'm drinking plenty of fluid, so I'm okay. And hello also, Jixerdas. Hmm. So check he doesn't mind, huh? I'm not retreating with my knight. I'm giving him the check. I have a couple of options. I can protect knight this way, and worst case scenario over here, captures with pawn. I don't mind it. The way I see it, I need to get initiative against his king side. Otherwise, if he opens up over here somewhere, I'm weak on the queen side. So for this move, I plan on queen f5. Anyway, 5 years night here. I'm pretty sure he won't take the pawn. Yeah, that would just be a poor move, right? Let's smoke this pedestrian, let's go. Ping's a very nice guy, by the way. If you've seen him stream, he does that regularly on Chess24. He's very humble, just like his username over here, pedestrian. So humble, and still, very strong. Okay, so he's going down in endgame. Wow, knight there is kind of weird. That is some move. Huh. Interesting. I don't mind this, actually. Any weird sacrifices? Knight f4 check? Nothing, no? King is too safe. Queen trade is forced. And then knight d5. Wait a second, I can also take his knight. I can also take his knight. I can also take his knight. Knight b5, there's h4 stuff, he grabs a lot of space. Knight gets rerouted. Simplification. Maybe I'm playing down his game. That's his plan. Grind me out in the end game. Knight h4, very playable move now. Knight b5, knight g4, 5 I mean. Knight h4. Am I saying? To take or not to take? No trades. Not yet. Yeah, he's gonna be in the candidates as well, right? Yeah, I hope he does well. I like Ding. I like his down-to-earth nature. A doubled up pawn should not be a problem. I mean, they are preventing him from advancing in the center. Pretty sure they will get liquidated at some point in time. Need to do something about this rook. Either go for something like rook a8 and b5, or bring it back to a8. Rook a8, you know, he can advance on the king side. I don't know. h4, knight h7, not f7. I sit on top of rook. Maybe rook a8 and b5. Maybe. Just to, you know, do something about this tension over here. He can't advance over here. Anyways, I will take and win the pawn. So I'm expecting something like h4, or he has to bring his knights back in the game somehow. Weakness is on c7, but that's far away from any attack. Or maybe this one. Well hidden for now. Rook a8, definitely not rook f to a8. That would be a poor move. He does go for h4. Okay, h4. I thought knight h7. Knight h7, reroute the knight back to f6, control the center. Knight over here has limited scope, so simply knight h7. Healthy confidence, but don't make moves too fast. There is still plenty of time. I would still like a time advantage against him. Pretty sure we are now out of opening theory. I mean, 20 moves deep in the game. And even if we are in some sort of theory, I'm pretty sure I've taken it away from him by making inaccurate moves or something. I don't know. Knight on c6 is very stable. I mean, it's good, developed on his natural square. If he's controlling my knight, I'm also controlling his center with the knight. So there are pros and cons to the move here. The knight is good. It also has, you know, some squares over here. But for now, I'm very happy with the knight there. Any piece that has pressure on the center is usually a good piece. Okay, what does he want with this? Here if he comes, here if he comes, I have moves. Rook wants to come back to a8, and a knight s6 also playable. I want my rooks connected, but then b5. He wants knight over here, I think, in order to get this in. But with rook there, I threaten b5. He will probably play rook. I'm going for rook 8. I want my rooks connected. I think the knight wants to come over here. But first he has to play rook a to a1, rook d to e1 to get in b5. Rook d to e1 he has, and then b5. What about that plan? Thinking about bringing king to center. b5, I will allow him to open up this file. I will not take. Weakness will be on c7. Maybe the king will be handy in assisting in the defense of this. So if rook a1, king g7. Knight ever comes over here, I have this. How's the tummy with the nerves? I remember playing Jubava in a Simul and had explosive diarrhea. I'm trying to not think about that, but now that you talk about it, I'm very nervous. I was very nervous to begin with, but I'm trying not to focus on it. I'm just trying to play confidently, and you know, that's the best, you know, way I can, I think, play against a player of this caliber. Kimchi, what's up? I don't want to get in this mode where I'm, you know, oh my god, super GM, and then I, you know, make some mediocre move and I lose again there. Expect this move? Maybe he comes up with a different plan. Okay, please stop drawing arrows, for God's sakes. You know, don't make a silly pre-move. My mouse is bad as it is. Idiot Chase, what's up? I need some juice. Wait a second, I'll be back. Hey, thank you, Ashlan. I'm trying my best. I am trying my best. I anticipated his move, no? Question is, after b5, where to put knight? Maybe here. I don't think he will play there first. He will try to control this knight with this move.
Oh God! I feel.
Bring king over here, assist in defense of weak c pawn. b5 will open up. He will pawn up rooks over here. The king can support c7. Knight is a problem though. But definitely king s7. I thought about this move. He has his rooks coordinated over here. He will open up b file and smash through this way. So king f7 it is.
Much to learn. You still have.
No, you can keep playing those channel point options. I've got the volume on 0. So I'm not getting disturbed. It's completely fine. Okay, b5 first, not knight c4. Knight goes to a5. Controls knight on c4. Knight a7, another move, horrible. Knight a5, probably best. This knight is gonna stay over there for a while now though. Yeah, feel free to play as many, if you play those channel point options too much, they sometimes get discoordinated. But I cannot hear anything anyways. I've got the volume turned down low. So it's all good. Well, it's kind of passive as the knight over here, but I think I can unchain this knight. It's not like it's in prison. It does have mobility. I'm keeping the file closed, otherwise his rooks will crash through. And I really didn't like the knight over here because my king wants to come to d7 to assist the weak c-pawn. I like my king as opposed to his king. The problem with, that is my king safety is an issue, but it's more towards the center. It's more active. Knight b8 I also considered, but I thought too passive. Disconnection of the rooks I did not like. But taking the pawn was obviously bad because it opens up a file. This move makes his rooks look kind of dumb because now he will have to, reroute all his forces back. That's gonna cost him some time. Also, knight controls invading square on 7th rank, b7, so not too bad. My king wants to come to d7. Anything like that, I just double his pawns. I've caught up with time also with him. Does anyone know how Chess24 picked the 5 players? I got picked because a friend of mine works over there, a viewer on the stream. Answer. He wants to come over here, no? So now knight f6. Control this pawn. Also, maybe knight is coming over here probably. Yeah, here this pawn is weak. He comes over here, I take, knight gets over here. But his pawn falls off. Knight is also on the rim. Let's get it back in the game. Pawn on e5 is kind of weak, but I can always take on d4. Something about this move inside doesn't feel right. King e7 allows this. I can then take, knight gets over here, and then knight f6, but that allows him to play this. Plus his knight is more towards the center. Knight also stops this knight from coming over here, so I'm going with this. Okay, maybe you guys can keep your moves to yourself, guys. We'll analyze the game in depth after the game, but I don't want to violate fair play rules even a teeny weeny bit, because we don't get to play with Ding Liren every day. But yeah, at knight e2 I did see. I can see he has some maneuvers with this knight. I mean, I can't stop that. But I'm still thinking that my plan to come over here with the king is okay-ish. Spawn over here, I can take and then take over here. C7 is weak though. But there aren't there aren't a lot of players playing against Ding. There are just like 5. I think they said that this Simul is invitational only for content creators. Rucha Pujari is also playing in this, I believe, who's also another streamer, very good streamer from India, women's FIDE master. I play poker badly, what's up? I mean, he can try and get his knight over here in the game this way, but then I can always take maybe. Knight Porter, this is Ding Liren. Yeah, this is Ding Liren. You can check out the games over here. They're also, Ding is probably also, you know, on stream on Chess24. Yeah, I figured about this. Taking his guard. Look here, he doubles up. B file, he can open up now. I could get my king in trouble. There's still a lot of material on board. That's the only thing that I committed with this move. What's the point in backing off? Come on, be brave. Might be. Might be I'm in trouble. Might be I'm in trouble, but I am... Maybe I'm worse off, but it shouldn't be worse off by far. My rooks are connected. Knight on f6 is okay. Knight on a5 is okay-ish also. So I'm not like completely losing. Hey Gregory, what's up? I'm playing with Ding Liren, Greg. Choosing an active defense, putting the king over here. I'm supported by a company, a regiment of pawns also. My soldier pawns. He has to make some tough choices to sacrifice material in order to open up a route towards the king. His art, well, you know, yeah, me hosting a Simul and Ding Liren coming and playing in as a participant. It's on Chess24, Greg. Here is the link for it again. I will catch their video afterwards. They're probably streaming it. Ding should be there on the camera. There are 5 people that he is playing against. One of them is me. Couple of women feed him asses. And some other players as well. My rook end game is bad. I will be no match against a GM. Knight can also be rerouted over here, but then he plays this. Yeah, I thought he was gonna play over here. Here he comes over here. I like this move, but he has this pawn break. Putting king over here really limits the action of the knight. Come on, speed up. Yeah, I mean it's hard to do that, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to think. I'm not playing against a high-class GM. So d4, and I think only move is I can let the tension hang there, not open the c file too quickly. Right, b6 playable. Rook b8 playable. I like knight b6. Knight b6, he takes pawn though. Opens up d file, and I have serious weakness. I could take open up c file. Point of bringing king was to protect the weakness on c7. I think I've managed that. So if the c file opens up, I can always defend this with this. Knight b6 seems like logical move. Knight b6, pressure pawn over here. Also control knight from coming over here. So takes. And knight moves. Yeah, let's take. Get rid of my doubled up pawns also. b5 I had this. Okay, now knight b6, only logical move. Knight puts pressure on blockaded pawn as well, so it's not too shabby at all. Weaknesses on c7, I will be able to defend with rook over here and king on d7. My original plan of bringing the king out over here to defend the weak pawn. Because now the weakness is exposed, file is open up, but he has also weakness in this pawn. Taking over here, I think I take with pawn. Hard to attack that pawn for white, and this weakness still remains. No point in capturing with rook and misplacing the rook over there. But yeah, you guys, we'll discuss all of your ideas, in the end. There'll be plenty of time to do analysis. Yeah, he does go over here, so he's giving up the pawn, but obviously, this check is going to be a disaster. To defend with rook or to defend with king, two questions arise. Knight is also now supported to come this way. King c7 and rook over. King c7 I like. King c7. My king is badly exposed though. Well, not badly, but it is exposed. But that was my original plan. No point in backing off. We are committed over here. I mean, that was my original plan of getting the king out of the box because I recognize this as a potential weakness in the long run. So we are committed over here. Now he defends his pawn. Yeah, now this is difficult. What to do? Take on b5 maybe? Open up a5. My knight is stuck there, as you can see. On a5 also. And his position is way more active. Yeah, passive it is. I'm gonna run out of moves here. Knight is chained now officially. Now I feel I'm worse off because I don't have moves. I can't make any pawn moves. His knight is beautiful in the center. Taking on b5, I will just lose the knight. Yeah. Almost as if I'm in Zugzwang. He still has to break me through. Sometimes, you know, in a position, a locked position, you can blunder by breaking through also. So he still has to make the breakthrough, but he has the moves. He can expand on the king side, I guess. Bring his king in, whatever. Yeah. King is looking to march for him. Maybe transfer of the rooks, you know, and I can come back over here and something like, I don't know. But this weakness is always there under fire. That's the problem. e6 is not playable. I will lose knight. What about this? Look over here, also seems playable. Super genes make you light a cigarette. Yeah. Knight on a5 is trapped. Stuck over there. I guess he can also move around with his knights. Any plan to curtail that? Okay, he goes that way, so his move is probably to bring knight over here. Also, rook opens up via this way. We take and play something like rook over here. This knight is also coming this way. I can't sit on this, obviously. Allow this. Or maybe I can. It opens up another file for his already, active rooks. Oh, my king can actually hide this way, castle opposite, which is gonna be weird. So I guess I have to take. This is too passive. I have to take. I feel as if I have to take, I don't know. This ding guy is pretty strong. Okay, we lasted beyond 30 moves. That was my original plan, so. No, we don't have much to lose. I didn't have any high expectations of winning against him. Anyways. Yeah, they are, aren't they? So good. I have to speed up also. I mean, it's not gonna be good for me if I get behind on time as well. I guess he can't come over here, at least not yet. The pawn hangs. We can also bring rook to e5 and maybe get some counter. Hey, cheesemate, what's up? Not new time slot. I'm playing against Liren, Aaron. The fact they rarely blunder, I find offensive. To stop rook e5. I mean, at this rate, I might, consider sacking the exchange. It buys me a pawn. But that's it. For anyone new coming in today in the chat, I'm playing as Liren, guys. The game is a Simul game, and you can check out the games over there. He's playing with 4 other people. I got lucky with an invitation in the Simul, so. This rook is so active. Here it can come and attack this pawn. Probably rook g8 was better. If I then lift the rook, he gets this with tempo. But his pawn is a weakness over here as well, I guess. So I might be passive, at least I'm making him work. Still has to break through. I hope the other players are doing well as well. Like at this point, I could use some sort of pressure from their side, to force this guy into making a mistake. Hey, Jamaican in the house. What's up, Mr. Jamaican hype man? Yeah, he does go for that. So here I allowed this. Look over here, he eats this. I do get this pawn. Look here seems to pass. This is at least an active defense. If he takes with knight, take this one. It's down to 3 boards? Oh my god, then I have no chance. Then I have no chance. Oh, where is this nuzzle off to? Here he wants to come. If I put rook over here, knight comes here. Knight comes in the game now, but maybe it's too slow. I can take over here also, I guess. Other move for me is rook f8. Then he takes here. I could take the pawn. Opens up the file over here. This rook might get ideas. Yeah, I will go for rook f8, I guess. Any other blunders that I'm missing? Any checks? I don't see it. This knight is on its way. Excuse me, on its way over here. If knight over here, I will have something like this. Oh, yeah. Okay, rook f8. Ding has no mustache. Right here is a very annoying move. Can I do it? Back and come over here. Problem is he takes this pawn with check. But here, oh, he goes over there. This guy is so freaking tricky. Now he wants this, huh? And this also. Meanwhile, my knights are duds. I mean, rook f7 seems like only move. I mean, I don't see anything besides this. Rook f7. Right over here, look there. I mean, knight moves are hard, you know, to judge, especially when you are under pressure. So chances are I will be blundering some fork pretty soon. Ding is 1400 on chess 24. I guess he doesn't play over there. But the thing is, a default rating is 1500. So the question should really be, how did he manage to lose 19 points? That's interesting, right? Maybe he played against, you know, another strong player. By the way, just for today, I'm smoking on stream because I don't have a Chess 24 app. Otherwise, I would never do this on stream. So, smoking is bad for you. This message is brought to you by the Mustache Security, you know, Mustache Health Board, whatever. I'm trying to quit. You knew 1500 would scare people. Probably will be my last cigarette before I lose this game. I could have actually taken the pawn, but then yeah, there's his moves are so well coordinated. It's hard to do anything except just react to them. I don't think these guys are gonna come in the game. Hey, Mr. Aaron, thank you for the 420 bits.
Here,
let's go.
Kids. Art blazes it, and so can you.
Thank you so much for that. He comes over here. I do have this maneuver. The maneuver for grabbage of the nizzle. I mean, at this rate, my king might get checkmated though. Knight captures. Wait a second, he can just come over there. If I take this, he takes with other knight. If I take with rook, he has check this way and I'm just gang membered. I think he gets this in with juice. Juice meaning he has an attack both on these pawns. If that is the case, king e8. That is a weird move. King e8 I will lose for sure. But funnily enough, this rook battery will hold for now. You know, weirdly. So if over here I take pawn, he takes with knight. Now if I eat over here, I just lose the exchange and then it's just lost. I have a pawn for the exchange in that variation though. But his rooks are just gonna be boss-like. Okay, what if I sack? Brings my knights in the game very quickly. I get a pawn, I get some initiative, forces his rook over there. This pawn is also falling, but I'll probably lose after that. Plus he has rook. I don't like the sack. He has rook f7 towards the end of that. Well, I also don't see any other options besides this. Let's go, guys. We lasted 30 moves. Let's do this. Otherwise he's slowly squeezing me to death. Oh, whatever. Yeah, look at 7, he find it in a flash as well. Thinking king over here, but that seems useless. He takes and plays knight over here, defends pawn, attacks over here. Game is lost after that. And now I can't trade. Now I can't trade. Obviously. King over here is a move. This captures here. Barely holds. Probably I need to keep the rook. Yeah, I mean, what to do? Wow. Okay. Take the B pawn. Or do I play this? I have 2 pawns for the exchange and I have some sort of passer over here. Okay, after he takes my knight, can't take with pawn, right? Otherwise this guy falls. Take with king or to take with pawn? Take with pawn, he goes after this guy. And he gets a passer. Take with king looks bad. Give up the pawn. I mean, I just have to run with my pawn. Because I'm losing this guy. Knight over here doesn't hold, does it? Yeah, there's no. This king will probably be in time. Pawns are too slow. Oh my god, move! Okay, I'm out of moves. So, whatever. I should have gone for d5. Ah, damn. I should have gone for d5 earlier. Instead of c5, I should have gone for d5 because king there, I could have supported. So bad. So bad. The spawn is just too fast. This is just simply too fast.
Much to learn, you still have.
Well, we lost it for until the point we lost it, right? I think I should probably just resign this now. Check in over here. Well, that's probably not enough. Mr. Aaron Cheese, mate. Okay, pawn over here, and he's just okay. I'm gonna resign this. How do I resign this? Yeah, I mean, he could have also just pushed the pawn, and if I take with knight, there is a check this way, so good game. Well, I lasted 50 plus moves, right? So that was that was still, you know, at least making him work. Aaron, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Tars. I don't know whether they have an analysis section over here. I accidentally clicked on the draw button when I was trying to design. I'm not familiar with this website, but yeah. Did I have anything? Did I have anything? Okay, maybe trading knights. I should not. I should. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that and gone for something like this. Copy and paste the PGN to leeches. How do I do that? Okay, PGN. Ah, there it is. Okay, we downloaded it. Okay, let me just log out of this. I'm not familiar with this website, so I'll probably spend an hour, you know, trying to figure this out. And let me log out. How do I do that? Okay, leeches. Let's go. And also let me switch back to my leeches setup, which should be over here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what to do now? Go into the analysis mode. And where is my game? Yeah, there it is, PGN. Wow, that's a weird PGN. I don't think this is gonna be picked up by leeches. Oh, what a weird PGN. I hope leeches picks up the game. Oh, it does. Okay, fantastic. So can I request a computer analysis of this? How do I request computer analysis, guys? Yeah, we can turn on the engine in the meantime. Okay, opening. A6 is a move. A6 is a move. Instead, I played H6, which is not too bad. A6 is okay. Bishop E6 is fine. Bishop A7 is fine. Queen E6. Queen E8 was the move. Knight there is the move. I should have traded over here. Instead, I played knight F4. Okay, but not too bad. Captures. And I took with a rook. Engine wants to take with a knight. Okay. If you go to import game paste PGN, then toggle request computer analysis, then you can find it in imported games in your profile. Where is import game? I guess for now we can just, do it with this. Should be under the tools tab. Import game. Okay, thank you for that, Arsenal. Paste the PGN text here. Okay. Request a computer analysis. Import game. Nice. Nice, Arsenal. Thank you for that. Okay, this is better. This is better. Yeah, I was just dead lost in the end game. Ooh. Somewhere over here I had just a little bit of an edge. Just a teeny weeny bit. Black Knight, what's up? There was a teeny weeny little bit of edge, Okay, so no errors out of the opening. Knight F4, rook over there, almost equal. There. Knight H7 is good. Rook 8. King F7. Also okay, b5, knight f5. What does engine want? It wants me to take over here? So knight a5 is the move. But as it is, my knight got stuck on a5. Knight f6, rook b1 was an inaccuracy by Mr. Ding. So according to the Leach's computer analysis, Ding Liren made the first inaccuracy, not me. I take that as a small success. King e7, okay move. Says I have 0.3 of an edge. I could have taken over here on b5. Or b6. Yeah, I mean, I did think about d6. And stop his rook from coming over here. If he captures, I just lift the rook over here. And then we target the pawn. Okay, anyways, king e7, knight d2, knight d7, d4, a mistake. So not only an inaccuracy, but he also made a mistake. And up till this point, I didn't have any errors. Here I should definitely have taken the b pawn, according to the engine. But now I made a mistake and I played what? I played e takes on d4. No, I lost Black Knight. I was playing against Ding Liren. So here I took the d pawn and blew my advantage away. But here I'm slightly better. I needed to take the b pawn, which would have opened up the file. Okay. But where was the major blunder where I knight b6, another inaccuracy? Again, it's crying out for me to take the b pawn. I just went into a passive mode over here. I should have really taken this. I mean, what am I afraid of? Take the pawn, open up the file, allow the rook some activity. This is where I lost the game. But this goes to show, how positionally strong these super GMs are. Where amateur players like us will, it's small, subtle moves, small inaccuracies that build up toward an advantage. But it's simple. Take the pawn, open up some files for your rooks, get them activity, and you're doing good. Instead, I chose a very passive move, knight b6. Okay, rook c2, king d7, and now I'm definitely worse off. Because he has the world of activity. Rook there, I'm just dead passive. Nothing to do. Nothing to do, at least no blunders outright over here. He had to grind it out. Rook f7 was a nice move over there. Had he not found this move, I might have gotten some initiative. Rook e7, yeah, it's just slow death over here. c5 I tried, knight captures. B takes on c6 was the final blunder. Apparently king captures has to be played, which allows the king to get out of the firing line of the 7th rank, because this rook is coming over here to eat the pawn and it's with check. Okay, but it's lost anyways over here. What opening did we play? We ended up playing the Italian game. But there's a whole line over here with king c6, which I imagine also loses. a5 is very not an easy move to find, because someone would definitely go out, for something like rook g8, simply eat the pawn. What happens if this is played? Ooh, b5. Still with advantage to white. Takes. And the pawn runs. Yeah, he would have really had to work for this, because his king can't get in time over here, right? He would have to play something like this, really would have put him on the back foot. Would you check if c5 instead of rook e8 was a radical try to fix problems? I did play c5. You have to tell me the move number, King Marsher. There are 50 plus moves in this game. So I'm not sure which position you're referring to. But yeah, I'm just dead lost over here. I tried running with the pawn. I mean, I did think of this, but I imagine that's also just losing. Yeah, just loses. Everything loses. I guess he can also take the pawn. My pawns are just too slow. When I played rook c to e8, okay. I think I remember that. Rook c to e8. And c5, I would just get crushed. Look at this rook, it's attacking this knight. You're right about it being a radical move. I don't think it fixes anything. I mean, white can come over here, maybe also. Look at this. I mean, you can just let c5 stay over there. And then I'm losing the pawn for sure. I went for rook e8, rook f8 was a better move. But yeah, c5 if captures en passant, I mean, look at this. This has to be bad. I mean, he's just gonna get this passer. So that would have just lost. My real problem in the game was not taking on b5 because I sat on this move. You know, not at this point. Not at this point, but you know, later in the game. Yeah, here I have an advantage of almost a pawn if I take this guy. I should have done this, and then we are talking business. I guess white could capture this way. Oh my god, look at this move. Takes with check. Nice. Yeah, he had to capture with rook. I mean, I could build up a battery of rooks over here. Also, b6 seems quite playable, and my position holds nicely. Very nicely. Pawn is isolated also for white, so that's kind of the problem for him. Yeah. But instead I captured over there. Okay, even over here it's equal. I just need to take on b5. That was my positional error in the whole game. I never took on b5. Hey, this is guys, this is the guy. Answer is here. Answer, it was a great game. Thank you so much. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Very deeply honored to have played with Liren, you know, who's like the 4th, 5th, I don't know, best player in the world. But this is the guy that made it possible for me, guys, to play on Chess24. Answer over here. He's a friend. He's also a viewer. Answer, I believe, lives in UK, and he also works for Chess24. So he got me in the Simul game we're doing. I had a blast. Answer. I lasted. My original goal was to last up till 30 moves. Hey, thank you, Cheese, for gifting us up to Answer. Rackle, I'm not accepting challenges right now. I didn't plan on a long stream. I just wanted to stream the game for everybody. And I will also upload this on YouTube as well because it's a copyright-free stream. But yeah, I mean, I at least made him work, right? I at least made him work. 50 moves. I even had a small, you know, like the slightest of edges had I taken on b5. I see you were the last man standing. I didn't notice because I was not you know, following the, like, I couldn't check up on the website, you know, the stream, because over there you display the moves on Stockfish, so that would have been akin to cheating. So I just was playing the game. But funnily enough, when I was about to resign, I accidentally clicked on the draw offer. I hope that didn't give an impression I was trolling him, because that was never my intention. It was just a misclick. I'm not familiar with Chess24, you know, the website. But, you know, it was a blast. It was a blast. Had a lot of fun. Okay, so there you go. What was the correct move after d4? 27. d4, I had to take on b5. This is where I missed. Idiot chess. b5. b5, I keep the edge because pawn is isolated. If he takes over here, I think I just capture over here or something. Also, then this is possible, right? Discovery on the knight. I mean discovery on the rook. And let's say if he eats my rook, then I have the in-between move. This is with check, and I can win the file, and this is now an advantage to me. Hey, my pleasure. Thank you so much again, Answer. And yeah, I would love playing against other GMs also like this. I wouldn't mind that for one bit. So, okay, so I guess that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the game. I tried to do my best. I lost in the end, but I gave it my all. My chess in general has been kind of, not that good. But obviously, that is not an excuse. We had plenty of time over. I just got outplayed. That guy is a way, way better player than me. So, good game to Ding Liren, and yeah, 50 moves is excellent. I guess Ding can consider this as prep for the candidates. Kappa phase. Okay, my pleasure, Jackie. My pleasure. And I'll see if I can stream in the night, although I don't know. But most probably I'll be back on next week on Thursday, on Friday. I missed a couple of streams because I got stuck with some family stuff, So I'll make it up to you guys next week. But thank you, Aaron, for the bits and the gifted subs. I appreciate that. And you guys take care of yourself. Let's find somebody to raid, shall we? Did you or Ding host a Simul? Somebody else also asked the same question. Imagine me holding a Simul and Ding joining as one of the participants, right? It was Ding Liren who was giving the Simul for 5 players. I'll raid Mark and I will see. I'll try and raid Mark because sometimes he doesn't have his raids on. If Mark's channel is not up for raids, we'll try and find somebody else. Let me try and raid him at least. You guys take care of yourself. Jamaican and everybody, take care. Bye bye. Okay, it's coming through.